Yo, what up? So I am mid-game. Decided to spend some time this week, now that we've had a little bit more spoilers to work on set for Rey, to see if this deck still can win games in a new meta in set 4. So far it's been doing fairly decent. I've been playing against a lot of like set 4 leaders. So it's like a little bit hard to evaluate. But so far it's been pretty good. Not mad at it. I mean, we already had like so many ways to deal with good space units, built into the deck. So it wasn't really that hard to add a few more things to deal with like even heavier base stuff, like all the pilots and everything. And to be honest, like a lot of the pilots are that our opponents play just set up easy 2-for-1s for us. Like before the downside of having hey, what's up, Peter? Yeah, back on Rey. Before the downside of playing a removal was that removal is, like the blue removal events are inherently like 1-for-1. But having the pilots makes it sets up so that those can be 2-for-1s for us also. And we have a lot of these ships that we can put a pilot on and still be able to upgrade with Rey in addition, which is pretty good. Yeah, so far, like this deck doesn't have like a ton of new cards. I have a few, but still kind of trying to work out the mix of how many new cards to use. Like a lot of the new ships don't really work with Rey because they're like 3 power. I forgot about the ping from Black One. That's pretty good. Do you find that you're often upgrading with Rey and then putting a pilot on after? It depends. Like the pilots that I'm using, I'm not using like the +2/+2 pilots or anything like that. I don't have. I'll show you the list after this game is over. I'm pretty much just running like R2 and BB8, so both of those only add 1 power. So on the A wings and Y wings in Conquer Dawn, I can upgrade. I can put the pilot on and then still be able to give an XP afterwards. The only one I can't is on Black One because any pilot turns it into a 4/4. But that's fine, right? But it's nice having that flexibility of sometimes I want to put the pilot on, like with BB8, because BB8 gives two hit points. Oh, unit, that's pretty good. Yeah, Black One's sick in Rey. Spending basically it's a 3 cost, but you get to spread the 3 cost over 2 turns for a 4/4 in space. That is like insane stats, right? I think I want both these cards. I'm probably not going to resource up to 9 this game, so I can sit at 6 until I draw Luke. Yeah, Vincent, you can do that for sure. Make it really big. But I am, like I said, I'm playing R2 because he's free, and I'm playing him in the slot of the old R2, just like as like my one drop. Wrecker, wow. Gotta say, I wasn't expecting Wrecker. A pretty big blowout without a Luke. I think I'm dead. I just had to claim. Pretty dead. Yeah, that Wrecker I was not anticipating. Not that I drew anything that would have really helped me, but kind of drew all weenies this game. Um, so right now, I hate this new deck. I hate that you can't see the entire deck in one screen. This is maddening to me. Like that I have to scroll up and down to show the whole image. um, anyway, so I have two BB-8s pretty much just because of Poe. But he is a good upgrade. He's like one of the better things to do in the first action of turn 2 is to put BB-8 onto one of your 2-drop ships and then play another 2-drop. Or just like play him and then give XP, or vice versa. And then I have R2 instead of the other R2. We're playing a bunch of 2-drop ships. Maybe that's our problem. With drawing all weenies. I could probably get rid of, maybe I just need more gas. We didn't really draw any like removal that game either. So right now I don't have K2SO in. I have Cham Sandula in instead of K2SO. But that might be like, I'm just have him in to test, and Cham might end up being sideboard and K2SO and mainboard. Yeah, and I'm not really sure which or how many of the ships we're gonna need. It's really just based on like how important it is to have a turn 1 ship, and right now it feels pretty important. And I have Obi-Wan not in right now. The sideboard is like, ignore the sideboard. What ship is that in the bottom? Oh, that's Profundity. That's like the only card that's been spoiled so far that actually is like good in Rey. It's 9 cost 8/9 with Overwhelm, and when played and when defeated, they have to discard up to 2 cards. It says, here we can just look at the card. Might as well just talk about it because it's like the best card for Rey so far. Yeah, when played, when played and when defeated, choose a player. They discard a card from their hand. Then, if they have more cards in their hand than you, they discard a card from their hand. So if this is like your only card on the 9 resource turn, which is like pretty often, then they have to and they have 2 cards in hand. They have to discard both cards. And then it also happens when when they're defeated. So they have, they can have to discard up to 4 cards off of it. Yeah, I think it's gonna that card's gonna look awesome in hyperspace, don't you think? Hyperspace foil of profundity. It's gonna look sick. So right now I have 1 and 1 of that and crate. And I think the idea would be to like run one of each of them in the main board and one of each of them in the sideboard, and then like swap them based on like what you're playing against. Green, yellow, Piet. So he's gonna be doing TDR stuff. We definitely want a Vanquish in our hand. We definitely want Perilous Position in our hand if they're playing TDR. I just wish I had a ship. But I'm not gonna mulligan this because I want to have Vanquish. So I'm gonna lose this. Post seems good, but I think I need Yoda more. Okay, these guys like, I don't think I've ever played against a Piet that didn't ramp on turn 2. Like literally has never happened. Okay, so if I steal this ship right now, they can't steal it back. Wei Yang? For real? What if I kill your Hui Yang though? What if that happens? Alright, what are the ships that they can play for 8? A lot of them? Relentless? Yep. That's a relentless. First event. It's triple dark raid though, so it has to go back to their hand. So I can just careless it. Just kill his guy so he can't take it back. Maybe I should have just gone base there and make him pay 4 for it if he wants it back. Probably would have been better. So I'm just gonna do 4. Another perilous is good. Dude, these guys have so much. I wish I had some, like, I wish I had any discard at all in this game. Would be nice. I can Luke whatever they put down now, though. Unless it's Devastator. Devastator would hurt pretty bad. Actually, no, I'll just Vanquish it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the yellow one's pretty nasty because they can play big Devastator on like their like 5 or 6 resource turn. Like pretty nuts. I want to draw Profundity so bad in this game. Do I just kill his thing? Let me think about this. I think I just kill this. I don't know if it's worth using Vanquish on this. That's a problem. See, if he plays something else big, I'm just like dead. I guess I have to. Like how many? We've already seen one Devastator. How many Devastators do you think he's got? There's Profundity. Perilous Position's gonna just wreck him. So now he can't. Now Devastator he loses if he plays it. GG. The new red one. Oh, the new red Devastator. Yeah, the new red Devastator is just like ridiculous. Um. Yeah, it's possible. Like, maybe I should be running another Perilous and another Crate. And maybe I don't need the red Y-Wings. I think the red Y-Wings are good, but it's a little more awkward in a deck where you don't really care about damaging their base that much. No mulligan. I wonder how much how like if set 4 Django's are gonna be like how much base versus ground they're gonna have. Like if they have all the 1,000,000 drops like they do in set 3. Possible I should have saved the Perilous, but pretty good. I made him use target down to do 1 damage. Okay, so he just dumped a triple dark raid to the force throw, so he has another triple dark raid, I guess. Boba Fett. I feel like I would probably lose the Boba Fett in that situation. Wouldn't you guys? Yeah, Matthew. We're back on it. We're doing the damn thing. So the reason I attacked into him there, how deep are we? Not very. I'm just starting off. I'm still hopeful that some other stuff gets spoiled because I haven't really gotten much. So the reason I put damage on Django there with Yoda is because I wanted to be able to set that up where I can kill him first action of this turn so that he can't tap down Rey for my deploy turn. So now if he plays Ruthless Raider, he's not going to be able to do shit. You always want to like make sure that you're setting up the kill on Django, not for you want to set it up for like the following turn. All right, this is good. So White's Fire Spray is going to have 3 damage on it, which is what we want. So that Luke can kill it next turn. I don't think she's cooked. I mean, it really just has to do with like it's entirely possible that Rey could like not get better and we like that Rey doesn't get like new cards or like very many new cards and the deck still gets better just because the meta evolves in a way that's favorable to us. Um like if a lot of people start playing like go wide space strategies, then like we don't even need to do anything different and our deck just gets better because we're already like so good against those type of strategies. You know what I mean? Ooh. I wanted to be able to put a XP on the Conquer Dawn so I could kill IG. Fine. Yeah, I like new toys too. I mean, it was kind of a bummer last set when all we got was Perilous Position, but Perilous Position was a pretty good new toy, so can't be too mad about it. Um, kill this guy. Dude, another triple dark raid? Really? While attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this phase, this unit deals combat damage before. Okay, it's good. The one that gets first strike. Got it. This guy's throwing a kitchen sink at us and we had 0 damage on us. Good. Kill Rey, see if I care. Yeah, I really wish like I really wish that like the X-wing that like you can damage it to draw a card. I wish that that one like fit in our deck better. I don't know if paying 3 for a 3/2 in space is very good. I guess it draws a card, but still. That's one I might try. But the fact that it has like 3 power is a little annoying. Can't upgrade it. Okay. I think I just stall here. I want him to play out. I don't think he has anything. Oh, wow, Devastator. That's pretty good. 4 damage. Alright. He conceded. I played like a Vader. It was like a Vader Red or something like that earlier. And just shit on him so bad that he like it was pretty funny. Um that's what I was saying, like these like really go wide decks, like it's just not it's not cool. Like it's because they go wide, they dump their hand, and then you just play pillage, and they just concede. Like it's so easy for us to deal with like tie spam. You just play a Conquer Dawn and buff it, and they just can't do anything. Force throw just rips them apart. This one has ECL. Double green is kind of interesting. Okay. Guess I wasn't really figuring that. So the reason I'm mainboarding tech right now is because of that Champs and Dula card. Because Champs and Dula like is putting more like resources into play. So I was like, if something gets put in your resource row that you needed, then you can get it back out. But I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Hmm. Troopers. So he's playing Troopers? So weird. Are we gonna see a what was it? What was the dude that gives Troopers buffs? We can see that guy. Why can't I remember that guy's name? Taggy. I knew it would come to me. General Taggy. Yeah, Kevin, it came to me. I would love to draw pillage right now. We just win straight up. I just kill this. I wanted to save Perilous for his leader deploy. You're all clear, kid card. Fetchin, I tried that card, and that card, I don't know. I'm sorry, it's just not good. I would have loved that for that to have been good, but it just is not. The wind, like when I'm thinking of like evaluating like removal or like cards in general, I'm trying to think of um like what are the windows where the card is like playable or good, and the windows like for like maximizing the value of that card are so small. Like you it is just like really really difficult to like get value out of that. um Goody. um like you have to basically like you play your turn one, you have to like have initiative, like play your turn one unit, they play like a space unit, and then you have to like still have initiative going in the next round so that you can like kill it before they play another space unit, because like otherwise like it's just so restricted. Like you have to jump through a lot of hoops. um and you have to play it on like turn two pretty much. Like I mean, I guess you could play it on turn one, but then you don't get the experience. And then if you play it on turn two, you have to do it like before they can play another unit. And then if you play it and then you get the XP from it, like you don't really have another way to spend the XP that you just saved, because you like if you put an XP on something, like usually you're not going to be able to like put in like use your leader ability, right? So I just kill Cody, probably, right? Discarded encouraging leadership. Hmm. This is what I'm talking about. Like go wide decks like this are just gonna like it like this. It was the same thing with Rex in like the last set. Like they can just never keep units on the board, so they'll never be able to get any like payoffs for going wide. Um, I'm gonna have to do 5 Activator if I perilous position him. Can't kill the Conquer Dawn. Yeah, Session, I actually had that card in the deck until like an hour ago because I just like I'll always give a card a fair shake. Like I don't want to just like say that a card's bad and not have actually tried it myself. Um, so I attacked in and killed one of the TIE fighters there because if you look at the numbers, like he's still not going to be able to kill it with a TIE fighter. And then I wanted Luke to be online. So I'm trying to set it up. I was trying to set that up. Yeah, it's like impossible to get the XP bonus with it without like it's impossible to get the XP bonus with it without like playing bad. If that makes sense. Like it's also very very hard to keep in your hand. Like I would keep it in my opening hand. Um and like dude this Cody will not die. Because like I had it in my opening hand. Like say you draw it in your opening hand and you're playing against a deck like Wedge where you're like, okay, playing against Wedge, I will definitely be able to use this like 2 cost, kill a do 3 damage or kill a 3 HP space unit because I'm playing against Wedge and he's gonna have like a million 3 health space units. And then you keep like a hand that has like Black One or A Wing and has like the you're all clear kid and then like a couple other cards in it. And then you go, all right, turn one, I'm gonna play my ship, and then he's gonna play a ship, and then turn two, I'm gonna start off and like play your all clear kid, and then you play your ship, and then he plays like a ground unit, and then you're like, okay, damn, like I can't play it now. And then turn two, he just like ambushes your ship, and then you're just like holding this like I don't know. It just like it's just sucked. It's I don't know. It's so hard to make that card good. Would I like to mulligan? No. Okay, so if this is like red blue, like all events Vader, let's see. I want to keep profundity. Hopefully we draw like another unit. It's hard to play. It's hard to play control decks. Okay, so this probably is like the red blue Vader from like set one. Where they just it's just like hard control. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to just force throw the shit out of him. One Avenger down. No disintegrations. you think it's worth keeping Perilous just in case he nah. I need R2 for like Power of the Dark Side protection. I don't remember if I have. For a minute I was keeping yeah, I don't have Rivals Fall in the main deck. I think I need to have Rivals Fall in the main deck because of all the pilot leaders. I want to be able to take those guys out. So he has a Rivals Fall, Takedown, Super Laser Blast. Now he has to decide whether he wants to. Yeah, he claimed the initiative. I figured that was going to happen. Because otherwise I can attack with Poe, kill him, and have him discard, which is... But he's going to have to play... He's going to have to use Rivals Fall. Yeah, Rivals Fall is good. Gonna take down Rey, probably fine. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna Super Laser Blast us, so we're not gonna play a card here. Now we're gonna set up a loot kill. Playing this out first before I play Luke in case he has power. Still did. That's fine. We're gonna discard his hand now. Or at least 2 cards. And then if he kills it, then he has to discard the last card he has in his hand too. Okay. Inferno. No disintegrations. Okay. Now he has to discard this too. So that was yes, it is discard. He had to use 4 cards to take that out. Wait. How did I not get to 1 defeated? Okay. I guess we win. Alright, I'm gonna play one more, and I gotta go take care of some stuff. So I think that these two cards are Chaz, and they're not working. So I'm just gonna bring in a couple random cards. Hmm. Um, I'm gonna play Takedown. Five. I want Pillage. I think I want Perilous. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the crate, much as I want to keep that card. Benthic 2 tubes. The heck? Hmm. Rid of Yoda. So I thought about trying to see if I could get value out of the force throw, but I think it was better to just rip the card just in case it was like an Obi-Wan or something that would really hurt me. Um, GG. Yeah, playing another Rey. They were doing some interesting stuff. They had a benthic 2 tubes. Yeah, he did fine. He had me close. His deck was interesting. Um I hit him with a pillage. Like, he played a bunch of little guys. The problem with playing like little guys is we talked about earlier in like the go wide decks, like you play like little too many little guys and then you end up dumping your hand, and he going into the on like the 4 resource turn or 5 resource turn, he only had 2 cards in his hand. I was able to just like play pillage, and then every turn after that he has to keep resourcing, and he only has 1 card in his hand. So on the 6 resource turn I'm able to just like, play force throw. One of the other reasons that I added tech to the main deck again is that I don't know if any of you guys have played against Quinlan yet, but Quinlan is even more annoying than it was before, because they got the new Ahsoka. And man, I was playing against Quinlans that are just going like, like Spark of Rebellion, and then playing like, some other discard into Ahsoka, into Kira. They're just doing all that stuff, and it's like, man, if you don't have like a tech or something, you're just gonna like not be able to play cards again if you ever run into a Quinlan. And maybe it'll be better to just have it in the sideboard, but like so I'll bring it up. JTLs. Wait, that's not it. New one. So an opponent discards a card from their hand. If it's a unit, you can exhaust the unit. But really, all that matters is that you have to discard a card from your hand, and they get it for 4 cost 3/5. This card is like so busted. But I mean, the fact that they can have you discard and then possibly also exhaust the unit is even better. But really, like, you could ignore the second half of it. It's just a 4 cost 3/5 that makes you discard. So they can play, they can like curve into this really easily. Like they can do turn 1, what's his name, Grogu. Turn 2 like Spark, Force Throw. Turn 3 Ahsoka to now, and like you just don't have a hand anymore. So you're definitely gonna need tech, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I got some stuff to take care of. I gotta pick up my cat from the vet. But it was pretty fun, like playing the set 4 Rey. Like I haven't really been messing with it at all, but just because like there have been so few cards that have been exciting to me that I haven't really been like interested in like even seeing if this deck is good. But it's felt fine. I mean, it feels about like I don't think it's gotten any worse necessarily. It'll be interesting. The Chaz Syndulla will be interesting because you know, a lot of the things that we had a problem with were like villain like decks that could like ramp a lot. So being able to play him to like catch up to those. Thanks Peter. Thanks Fetchin. Yeah, the being able to catch up to the villain ramp decks will be cool. Like being able to do that on 4, and then like next turn be able to like play, you know, pillage them and force throw them on 5 resource turn. I think it's a pretty good 4-drop for us. Like I think a lot of decks that this will be bad, but I think in red blue hero, thanks Kevin. In red blue hero, I think it's going to be a pretty decent card. Like maybe main boardable. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to main board it for a while just to like play test with it. To see how it works. Hopefully they implement it in Carabas soon because right now it's not implemented. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, everybody, make sure to tune in. I will start at 11 o'clock on the dot tomorrow, and I'm going to do the giveaway for the promos, the judge promos that I've had here sitting on my desk, waiting to give away. I don't want them anymore. I want to give them to you guys. So come, make sure to check it out for the giveaway. I'm gonna do a live selection. I'll just enter everybody who's a subscriber into a random generator and draw 3 names. Senatorial Corvette and Planetary Bombardment. Planetary Bombardment, I don't know. I mean, I just don't really care about doing damage to people's bases that much, and so maybe it's a sideboard card. Probably, you know, could be. Senatorial Corvette I think is still good. I like it. It was just like hard to fit in the deck last set. But I don't know. Maybe it has a place. It's definitely in my like maybe board. That card's always in my maybe board. I keep a little box, and inside this box is like all. I bring it around with me, and it has like all the cards I'm like thinking of. And Senatorial Corvette has like never left this box. It's been in here forever. Anyway, I'll make sure to come on tomorrow at 11, and we'll do that giveaway. Thanks guys. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, because I need more subscribers so that I can get like YouTube partner status. I need like 500 and I only have like 150, so I gotta work on that. All right, later guys.